There are too many aspects of your posture to pay attention to all at once. I have found the best success with my clients by starting with cues for standing and sitting, then breaking those down into a series of exercises that can help you appreciate all the parts that go into good posture. Don't worry if the first phase of these videos seems unsustainable. The goal is to start by shifting your awareness, then giving you all the pieces to actually feel the postures and movements we are demonstrating. I will also note that your experience of working on your posture will be strongly affected by your relative level of hypermobility. Tiffany and I are genetically quite loose jointed, which means all the soft tissues in our bodies are relatively more stretchy than your average person. It makes us more flexible, but it also creates a more challenging task for us to hold everything together up against gravity. Some people will be on the other end of the spectrum, have very stiff joints, and have far fewer movement options available to them. The principles in the following videos are applicable for everyone, but your experience of learning to stack and control your spine may be different than others based on your genetics. The upper part of your thoracic spine, so kind of from your mid-back up to your neck, that's the stiffest part of your spine. Some people can be very kyphotic, which means they're sort of rounded down into that position. This part of your spine doesn't bend that much, so if you're really trying to focus on lifting your chest up and pulling back, quite often you'll end up just pulling this part back, which again just compresses this. And that's where you'll get the sort of old man or old lady sort of, well, not probably doing that, but kind of rounded and walking forwards. Again, your objective with posture is not trying to pull this rounded part back where the whole thing stays stiff and just tips backwards. We want to try to lengthen you upwards like the slinky, and then from being upwards try to stack the upper part of you on the lower part of you. This stiffness here and the head forward posture can end up being the root cause of your low back and your hip problems because you're trying to address your posture from here, but it really is a whole body experience, which was what we'll get into as we go through these exercises. So it's important to understand that the role of your abdominals is to attach the front of your rib cage to the front of your pelvis. You have your six-pack muscle, it's called your rectus abdominis, that attaches from right up through here, it's called your xiphoid process, right down to your pubic bone. And then your obliques that attach on a different angle that again, together they all create an abdominal wall that attaches the front of your pelvis to the front of your rib cage. During functional movements, they'll connect your upper body to your lower body. When you're moving your arms, your legs around, this abdominal wall of muscle is controlling some of the twisting of your torso and the tipping forward or back of just stacking this part of you on top of the lower part.